Hey Eagles, I'm Ian.
And I'm Jake.
And welcome to this week's episode of Eagle Eye News. Please rise for the pledge, followed by a moment of silence.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Do you like pumpkin decorating, Halloween movies, and free snacks?
If so, come check out the Ghouls Night Out event hosted by Lake's new feminist club, Lake's Women in Leadership.
There will be mini pumpkin painting, a Halloween movie, and treats on Monday, October 25th after school in C117. Be sure to check your email for the Google form if you are interested.
Next Friday, Lake's Women in Leadership will also be selling fresh apple cider donuts and apple cider, sponsored by a local farm in the main foyer on October 29th during 0 hour. Donuts are $2 and a cup of cider is $1.
Be sure to stop by for a sweet treat.
Pause for Change is holding their Halloween ball adoption event on October 29th from 5 to 6 p.m. in the field next to the staff parking lot.
There will be shelter animals from Wagging Hearts walking the red carpet looking to be adopted.
You can bring your own dogs to the event dressed up in their best costumes.
Best dress wins a surprise. Nail trims will also be offered for the dogs.
There is no admission fee for the event, but donations are welcomed.
Next Wednesday at 7 is the Lakes Band concert.
This time, it's going to feature a Halloween theme. Check out the trailer. Last week was the fall play, Lord of the Flies. I actually did lighting design.
Brooke and Paige have a recap.
Last week was the fall play, Lord of the Flies. Brooke and I talked to some of the people behind the scenes to see how it went.
So I am Mr. Escovel. I am the theater teacher here, and I was the director for the Lord of the Flies.
Hi, I'm Ian Murphy. I'm the lighting designer for Lord of the Flies. This is my baby right here.
My name's Lucas Miller. I am a senior, and I played Ralph in the Lord of the Flies.
The Lord of the Flies is the story of a bunch of British schoolboys who get crash landed on a desert island because they're being evacuated from the threat of bombs.
Group of guys split up, and some go for the bad side, some go for the good side.
And these tribes realize the necessity or lack of the rules of society.
Our play takes a little bit of a change of that. It's set outside of time, outside of reality, in kind of a quasi-construction zone area.
My favorite part was probably learning the fight choreo. I don't know, it was just a really new aspect that I haven't really been exposed to, and it was really fun to beat people up.
I really like the opportunity to just teach a bunch of people. Last year for both our fall play and our musical, we had about half as many people as we did just in the fall play this year.
So luckily this was our first year that we were able to be back in the school and auditorium full time. But it still obviously had to take a lot out of it because we still have to have our masks on all the time. We still have to take safety precautions. So we had to stage around COVID.
The company is providing black masks for all the people to wear when they act.
Well, last year it was done entirely virtually. So every single student performed the fall play in their own homes. We had backdrops that we frantically dropped off at people's houses, props, costumes, the whole 9 yards. We even had smoke machines and lighting equipment that we had to give to students, but we were able to sort of return to the closest thing to normal that we've seen in quite a while.
Recently, there's been an influx of joke Instagram accounts.
Ian looks at one of them, LCHS bad parking.
So is the guy sitting before us right now in the EEN studio, all in this darkness here. This is the owner of the LCHS bad parking account. They tend to make posts making fun of or calling out our own parking lot and the cars within it.
I got the idea for the account when I saw a screenshot of Gray's North's account on someone's private story, and I thought it was really funny. I went on Instagram to see if Lakes had one, and they didn't, so I just went and made one.
Does that improve the parking situation at all?
Oh, heck no. If anything, the account is probably making the parking lot worse because the people who want clout are going to be tagged.
Isn't it you who's wandering around all day taking photos of poorly parked cars?
For the posts, a lot of people send me them and then tag the people that are in them. But sometimes I just come across cars and I just take a picture. I'm pretty sure everyone thinks I walk around the parking lot and just take pictures all day.
But surely, if you're out here being this vigilante of justice, you have to be a good driver yourself, right?
I'd say I'm good at parking, unless it's parallel parking, because that takes me several tries. But for driving, that's a different story. I've only ever gotten in one accident in my 2 years of driving, and no one died, so I'd say that's pretty good. I think most of the people think it's funny, but if someone really doesn't want their car posted, then they can DM me and I'll take it down, because the account is, just for fun, and not to make people feel insecure and be made fun of. In my class, I hear people talking about it, and they think it's funny. A couple teachers heard about it, and they think it's hilarious.
So I guess you could say the end goal is to improve the parking at Lakes Community High School and to have a good laugh. This is Ian Murphy, signing off for Eagle Eye News.
I wonder who's behind the account.
Well, I'm not really sure who either.
Now let's throw it over to Brooke and Paige with sports.
Hey Eagles, I'm Paige Lind.
And I'm Brooke Miller.
And this is sports.
It's your time to party and get down like before.
After a fourth quarter battle, football lost against Grays Lake Central 24-34.
Varsity soccer finished off their season against Deerfield with a close game of 1-2. Good job, Eagles.
Freshman, sophomore, and varsity volleyball all had wins over Round Lake.
Field hockey won 7-2 last week and took a tough loss this Wednesday to end the season.
Lakes cross country boys placed 4 in the top 20 to finish second. Gavin Murray finished 7th, Michael Lynn finished 8th, and Peyton Whitehead finished 10th.
Jordan Hornbuckle battled and placed 16th and set a new personal record.
Girls cross country took a narrow second place finish with Becca Runyon leading the pack and Madison Perez not far behind.
Both Jordan and Madison earned sportsmanship awards this week. Congratulations.
Thanks for watching. We'll have some special content coming in the next few weeks, so make sure to subscribe to EEN on YouTube and follow us on Instagram at LakesEEN.
I'm your host, Jake Purcell.
And I'm your host, Ian Murphy, signing off for Eagle Eye News.